The room was tense, the air thick with expectation. Cameras flashed like lightning, and the soft hum of whispered conversations filled the press briefing room. Jen Psaki, poised behind the podium, began speaking with her usual measured confidence. But before her words could fully land, a sharp, commanding voice cut through the murmur. "That's a lie, ma'am." It was Senator John Kennedy, standing with an intensity that seemed to make the fluorescent lights flicker. He held up a thick stack of documents, evidence so undeniable it seemed to vibrate with authority. The room fell silent, the collective intake of breath echoing off the walls. Reporters leaned forward, gripping their notebooks and phones, sensing they were about to witness a moment that would not fade from memory. Kennedy's eyes weren't just focused on Psaki, they seemed to pierce through the layers of pretense, through the polished statements and political doublespeak, straight to the truth. He had spent weeks digging through reports, cross-referencing every claim, and speaking with insiders who dared to whisper uncomfortable realities. Tonight, he had a singular purpose: to reveal the truth, unfiltered and undeniable. Psaki, momentarily startled, tried to maintain composure, her practiced calm faltering for just a heartbeat. Kennedy, sensing the hesitation, pressed forward. "The American people deserve honesty," he said. His voice carried not just authority, but a raw, almost palpable frustration, a frustration born from witnessing misinformation undermine lives, policies, and the very fabric of trust. "These documents show exactly where the inconsistencies lie. You can't rewrite reality in real time, ma'am." As the papers rustled in his hands, the tension in the room shifted. Some reporters felt vindicated, their suspicion validated. Others felt uneasy, witnessing a confrontation that transcended politics, a confrontation that cut to the heart of integrity. Kennedy's proof wasn't just evidence on paper, it was the product of perseverance, sleepless nights, and the relentless pursuit of truth in a world that often preferred comfort over honesty. Outside the glare of cameras, Kennedy's journey had been deeply personal. He remembered sitting in a dimly lit office, a letter from a constituent trembling in his hands. The letter spoke of families torn apart by false narratives, of communities misled by words that seemed harmless but carried devastating consequences. That letter became his North Star, guiding him through political pressures, media spin, and the relentless demands of public life. Psaki, on the other hand, felt the weight of history pressing down on her shoulders. She had always believed in the power of framing narratives, in the subtle art of persuasion. But Kennedy's unwavering evidence forced a reckoning. For the first time, she felt the vulnerability of being human in a world that often demanded perfection. There was no script here, no clever phrasing to mask the truth.